Alright. Hello students. Say who you are on the chat so that I know you're here. Hi everyone. Greet the class. Hi everyone. Say hi through the chat when you join the stream. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Grade 3. Anna's here. Hello, Anna. Who else is here? Anyone else here? Just Anna today? Everybody say hi. Say hi. Anna, you changed the color? Two Anakims? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Are there two Annas here? Or did you change the color of your thing? Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Angela. Hello, Julie. Hello, Julie. No, what? No, there are not two Annas? You just changed the color of your picture? Because look, in the first one it's purple, and then the second one is blue, and then this one is blue again. Interesting. Anyway, so today we are going to talk about a fun topic. It is fact and opinion. Okay? You've probably heard of these before. You've heard of fact and opinion. Maybe you've learned a little bit about it before. Today we're going to go a little bit deeper into it. We're going to try to understand facts and opinions really well. What's the difference between fact and opinion? Are there ever times when something is not a fact and not an opinion? We're going to find out today. Are there some things that can be a fact and an opinion? We'll have to learn that today, so pay attention. Now, you've probably learned before a little bit about facts and opinions, where facts, should I ask the question or should I tell you what it is? Maybe I'll just tell you. I'll tell you. Where a fact is something that can be true. Sometimes people say a fact is something that is true. A fact is something that is true could be something like, this marker is blue. Or, I am in eSpecialist right now. These are facts, and they are true. The thing about facts is that we can prove that they are true. We can prove that they're not true. We can check facts. That's what's important, is that we can check facts. Some things, we call them facts, but they're not true. Let's think of an example. If I say, this is red, is it true? It's not true. Is it an opinion? Is my opinion that this is red? Not really an opinion, because it's not really what I think of it. I'm just wrong, right? If somebody's not very good at math, and they say 3 plus 4 is 21, is that a fact? Of course not. It's not a fact. It's not true. Is it an opinion? No, it's not an opinion, it's just wrong. We can check it though, so we do call it like a factual statement. We can call it, it's like a fact, but it's a wrong fact. It's kind of confusing, right? It can get kind of confusing. Today we're going to focus on facts that are true though. So facts are things that are true and we can check, right? I'm going to write this on the board. Facts are things that we can check. That's what's important. Now an opinion, if facts are things that we can check, then obviously an opinion is something we cannot check. We cannot check an opinion. Let me give you another opinion about this marker. If I say this is a good marker, that's an opinion, right? That's what I think about it. I can't check, is this marker good or is it not good? I don't know how to check that. You can't check that. Maybe I think it's a good marker, but a different teacher thinks it's a bad marker. Then it's an opinion. We can't check it. Let's think of another example. Let's pick a... what can I pick? How about a food? How about tomatoes? Tomatoes. Everybody tell me one fact about tomatoes. Okay? Tell me one fact about tomatoes. Okay, tell me one fact about tomatoes, everybody. I want to see. Starting off with some easy ones. Everybody tell me one fact about tomatoes. Red is a fact about tomatoes. It's not a fact because it's just one word. I can't say red is a fact about tomatoes, right? The leaf of the tomato is not red, right? What does it mean, red? I could say the tomato is not red. There's a sentence with red. That's not true, right? You need to have the full sentence for it to be a fact. Red is not a fact. But here, Anna and Julie, it is red. This is kind of a fact. It is red, kind of a fact. It's red, kind of a fact. Okay? Red is not a fact. Okay? Tomatoes are red. This is a fact. Okay? We have to make a full sentence to tell something for it to be a fact, right? Bonnie, vegetable is not a fact. Okay? It is vegetable. Well, if we're talking about tomatoes, I guess it's kind of true. We just say it is a vegetable. Kind of true. But you should still use the full sentence. You should say tomatoes are vegetables. Okay? Tomatoes are vegetables. Is it true? Now, this is kind of a fact. It's a fact. Tomatoes are vegetables. You can check if it's a vegetable or not. But actually, you're wrong. The truth is that a tomato is a fruit. Tomato is a fruit. It has seeds on the inside. It comes from a flower and it grows into a fruit which has seeds. A tomato is a fruit. just like a grape or a banana or an orange. Even though we use it like a vegetable, we call it a vegetable sometimes, tomatoes are actually fruit. But it's still a sentence that we can check. We can check the sentence that tomatoes are a vegetable, even though they're actual fruits. So you can say tomatoes are vegetables is a fact. Okay? Julie says tomatoes are round. That's probably mostly true. Some tomatoes might not be round, but I don't know. We can check that, right? So that I would say that's a fact. Tomatoes are round is a fact because we can check it. If I go and if I see a tomato that's square or the shape of a star, then I know that you're wrong. But I could check it so that I can check it so it's a fact, right? Now tell me an opinion about tomatoes, please. Remember to write a full sentence. Tomatoes have a stem. Okay, there is a fact. I think I got that one late. There's a little bit of a delay in between you hearing my voice. Bonnie, that's true. Tomatoes have a stem. That is a good fact. But now we're on opinions. So everybody tell me opinions. Bonnie says tomatoes are delicious. Yes, that is an opinion. And yes, I agree. Tomatoes are delicious. I love tomatoes. I like the little tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, or the purple tomatoes. They're really good. Something about tomatoes, the uglier the tomato is, the more delicious it tastes. Usually the perfect red, smooth, round ones are not as good as the ones that are kind of bumpy and different colors, are usually more delicious. Anna says that tomatoes are not delicious. That is an opinion. It's an opinion I disagree with, but it is an opinion. Okay? Elsa says tomatoes are delicious. Again, I agree. Julie says tomatoes are smooth. Is this a fact or is this an opinion? Now, this is a kind of tricky decision, right? Because I can check if tomatoes are smooth. You might say that, right? I can go to Emart and I can look at all the tomatoes and I can see, oh, here's one. These smooth. Tomatoes are smooth. Right? I look at the smooth tomatoes. I can check that though. But smooth might also be an opinion, right? Maybe I can touch my hand and say, I think my hand is smooth. And maybe my mom will touch my hand and say, no, your hand is so rough. You need to put some lotion on your hand. Your hand is rough. But I say, I think it's smooth. Then it's an opinion, right? That's kind of a difficult one, Julie, right? Tomatoes are smooth because one person might think it's smooth and one person might think that it's rough. So that's a good example of one that could be a fact or an opinion. Sometimes it's tricky like that. Sometimes it's in the middle. We don't know. Bonnie says tomatoes look like monsters. Ooh, or tomatoes look like monsters. That is an opinion. I never thought about that opinion before. Tomatoes look like monsters. Do they really? I never thought about that. I guess that could happen. I guess tomatoes could look like monsters. I don't see it, but that's your opinion. So, very good answer. Correct answer. That is an opinion. Julie says tomatoes are tasty. Good. Good opinion. I agree with it. Okay. You're doing a great job here. Really good job. Now, like we saw here with Julie's interesting tomatoes are smooth, sometimes there are tricky tricky ones that are in the middle like that. Some sentences are not exactly opinion and not exactly fact. Sometimes we can check them, but sometimes we don't know. So it is a little bit hard, some of those. Okay? Now, let's go on. I have some fun questions for you. Okay? We're going to do a quiz. A fun quiz. I have a quiz about fact and opinion. Okay? Let's look at this. Let's try. Or are there any questions? If there are any questions, you ask them on the chat. Facts and opinion. If you have a question, let me know. Okay. I'll be watching the chat to make sure. Okay. We're going to go on to our quiz. How do I switch this? Here. Now, you look here. I'm going to zoom in. How can I scroll to the side? This is annoying. This computer, I want to scroll to the side, but I can't. Okay, so here. I have, so maybe I can do this. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, here we have a quiz. Which statement is an opinion? Kermit the Frog first appeared on Sesame Street in 1969. B. Kermit is everyone's favorite Muppet. And C. Kermit has also appeared in several Muppet movies. Hold your answers, don't send your answers. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and then you send your answers. Are you ready? Everybody type in your answer, but don't press send. Type in the answer, and then 3, 2, 1, send your answer. Is it A, B, or C? Alright, answers are coming in, and looks like the crowd is unanimous. Everybody has the same idea so far. B, 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 B. Yes, this one is an opinion that is correct. Why is it an opinion? Let's look at it. Letter A is Kermit the Frog. Maybe you guys know who Kermit the Frog is. He's from the Muppets. He's in Sesame Street, right? He has a silly voice. What does his voice sound like? Kermit the Frog here. I don't know. Okay. I wish I could copy his voice, but I can't remember what he sounds like. Okay. First appeared on Sesame Street in 1969. Okay. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's true or false, but I can check, right? I can check it. So, because I can check it, I know that this is a fact, right? This is a fact because I can check. I can look up when did Kermit the Frog first appear on Sesame Street, and I can check, so it's true. Okay. Kermit is everyone's favorite Muppet. Is this a fact or an opinion? This is kind of tricky. This is, look, they will say this is an opinion. Opinion, right? We can't prove this. But it's a little bit tricky. Let me explain why this is tricky. Let's look at this last one first. Kermit has also appeared in several Muppet movies. We can look that up too. We can watch the Muppet movies and we can check, is Kermit in the Muppet movies? So we know, we can check this. This is not an opinion, this is a fact. Now let me explain why B is a little bit tricky. Right? I don't think this question is very good because I think this can be a fact. This can be a fact, right? Kermit is everyone's favorite Muppet. So everybody has a favorite Muppet. Okay? Well, can we check this? I can ask my friends. I can ask everybody, is Kermit your favorite Muppet? Is Kermit your favorite Muppet? And if my mom says, no, Kermit is not my favorite Muppet, then what? Then I know that this is wrong, right? I know that this is wrong then. If I can check it, then it's a fact, right? So this is an incorrect fact. It's not true, but it's not really an opinion either because you can check it. So the question is not so great, but I think it's the best option here. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Maybe this one's better. Let's, which statement is a fact? Can you guys read upside down? Which statement is a fact? This is good practice for English also. Reading upside down. A. Apples contain vitamin C. I'm just kidding. I can flip it, I think. Did I flip it? Aha, I flipped it. Okay. Which statement is a fact? Okay. Now, don't send your answer. Don't send your answer. I'll give you a countdown, and then when you hear me say send it, then you send it, okay? I'm going to read them first. Otherwise, people will see your answer, and then people will think the same thing as you. So we want to have everybody send their answers at the same time. So don't send your answer yet, okay? You can type it into the chat, but don't press send, okay? Which statement is a fact? A. Apples contain vitamin C. B. Apples make a delicious snack. Or C. Fiji apples are the best tasting apples. Are you ready? Get ready to send your answer. Type in the letter, and 3, 2, 1, send your answer. Bonnie, you sent your answer early. You have to wait. I said wait until I say send it answer, and then send your answer. Otherwise, other people can see your answer, and then it'll maybe change their mind. I want everybody to send it at the same time. All right, we have answers coming in. Which statement is a fact? We have here A, deleted, A. Everybody says A. Apples contain vitamin C. Yes, this is a fact. We can check this, right? They have scientific experiments where they can add some chemicals together, or they can cut an apple up and spin it in a fancy machine to check, does it have vitamin C or does it not have vitamin C? And they can check. They can check it, so this is a fact. This is an opinion. Delicious snack. Some people might think it's delicious. Some people might think it's not delicious. Okay? This is an opinion. Fuji apples are the best tasting apple. This is an opinion, right? The best tasting people will disagree. Different people. Some people might think this. I don't think so. I think, oh, what's it called? Honey crisp apples are the best tasting apple. That's my opinion. Honey crisp apples. So, this is an opinion because different people will have different thoughts about it. Alright? You ready for the next one? Don't. Oh, again, upside. Maybe that was the only upside down one, so I flipped it upside down. Okay. Remember, don't send your answer right away. Don't send your answer right away. Okay. Alright, so here. Which statement is an opinion? A. The Titanic set sail with 2,224 passengers and crew members. B. Only 710 people survived when the Titanic sunk on April 15, 1912. C. The captain of the Titanic was a coward. Which statement is an opinion? Right, type down which letter you think, and then send in 3, 2, 1. Send your answers. The Titanic. I never saw the movie The Titanic. 2,224 people. Wow. That's a lot of people on a boat. Very sad. Good. We have C, 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 which in Spanish means yes. C, right? Sea, like the Titanic is sailing in the sea, in the ocean. Ha ha ha. C is for sea, or Spanish is C, which means yes. Okay. Now, good. The captain of the Titanic was a coward. I should have defined this for you. Maybe you guys know what this means. Probably some of you. Coward is somebody who is easily scared. Somebody who gets scared, right? This is kind of an opinion. We don't know. Maybe the captain is brave. Sometimes, maybe scared. Sometimes, we don't really know. There's no way to check. You can't take a test and then we say, the captain was a coward or not a coward. We can't prove it. We don't know. It's just an opinion. What do you think about somebody? We look at what did they do and then we think, maybe the captain was a coward. Okay, I don't know why. Why the captain of the Titanic? What did the captain do that's like a coward? Maybe didn't tell people. There weren't enough lifeboats, right? I think that's what it was. They had the small, on the big Titanic. So the Titanic's like this big boat, right? This big boat. Like all these things. Right? The Titanic is a big boat and it's sinking, but they had all these little boats on it so that when it crashed into the iceberg, here's the iceberg, and it broke, people went into these little boats, like this, to escape. But the problem was there weren't enough little boats. There were only enough little boats for like 710 people, and all the other 1,514 people. Oh, that looks messy. 1,000. Right. All the other people then sank. 1,514. And they didn't have a boat. There were only enough little boats for like 710 people. So, very sad. Maybe the captain didn't tell people or something. Maybe the captain took one of the little boats. He was a coward and let the other people be stuck on the boat. Very sad. Very sad. Okay. Anyway, good job. You all got that correct. Let's keep working on this. Facts and opinions. Which statement is a fact? A. Shel Silverstein is a good poet. B. Is it Steen or Stein? Silverstein? I think it's Stein, German, right? Shel Silverstein is a good poet. B. Shel Silverstein wrote and illustrated a book of poems called Where the Sidewalk Ends. C. All children love poems written by Shel Silverstein. Okay. Which one of these is a fact? Write down your answer, but don't send it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Send it. Send your answers. Alright, we have B. Correct. This is a fact. We can check this. You can read his biography, or you can go to the library and you can check. And yes, this is true. Shel Silverstein wrote and illustrated a book of poems called Where the Sidewalk Ends. This is an opinion. Whether Shel Silverstein is a good poet, I don't know. He's a very silly poet. Lots of catchy rhymes. Did you guys read this book? I read this book. I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. Okay. Alright, and this one too. Kind of an opinion. But again, this one is kind of not exactly an opinion either. This is a tricky one because we can check. It says all children love poems written by Shel Silverstein. Well, if I ask some children if they love poems by Shel Silverstein, and one of them says no, then I know that this is not true. So it's kind of like a fact because we can check it. But it's not true. It's not a fact. Okay? Ready for the next one? Which statement is a fact? A. Abraham Lincoln was the best president. B. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States. Or C. Abraham Lincoln would have done more great things if he had not been killed. Somebody killed Abraham Lincoln. He was watching, what was it before movies? He was watching a play. He was at the theater and somebody killed him. Okay. Which statement is a fact? Which one? A, B, or C? Write down your answer, but don't send it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Send your answer. Which one is a fact? We have B. Exactly, yes. Our correct answer is B. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States. Exactly. Good job, good job. This is, in fact, a fact. We can check it in a history book. Abraham Lincoln was the best president. We cannot check that in a history book. We will have to look. You can read what he did. You can see the things that he did. He did some good things. He even maybe did some bad things, right? I think he killed many of the Native American people also. So he did some good things and maybe he also did some bad things. You have to compare them to other presidents and make a decision. Was he the best or was he not the best? This is an opinion. This one we can check in a history book. This one, Abraham Lincoln would have done more great things if he had not been killed. We cannot check this. Unless you have a time machine, Maybe you have a time machine, you can go back in time, you can stop the person who was going to kill him so that Abraham Lincoln didn't die, and then you can check, did he do more great things if he wasn't killed? And then when you check it, then you can say, oh, it's true. But I don't think anyone here has a time machine, so this is an opinion. We can't check this. It's an opinion. Okay? Next one. Pew. Which statement is an opinion? A. Koalas are adorable. B. Koalas are marsupials, which means that the females have pouches. Pouches are like, kind of like, ooh, how do I draw this? Like a kangaroo has kind of a silly looking kangaroo, okay? Oh, that's a terrible leg. Let me try drawing the leg again. Okay. How do kangaroo legs work? Do their legs go backwards or forward? I don't really know. Okay. It looks like human legs. Okay. But this is a pouch. A pouch is like a pocket, and then the baby koala or the baby kangaroo stays in the little pouch here, in the pocket. This is a pouch. Okay. C. Koalas in the wild are found in Southwest Australia. Okay. A, B, or C. Choose your answer, but don't send it yet. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Send your answer. Which is an opinion? And our answers are in. Let's see. We have A, C, A. Wow. Julie and Anna, you have lots of many different answers. You really think it's A. Except Julie, you also said C. We have one vote for C here. Okay. Yes, the correct answer is A. Koalas are adorable. Although, I don't know. It's so true that maybe it's a fact. I'm just kidding. It's an opinion because some people might disagree. We can't check it. We can't check whether koalas are adorable. There's no way to measure adorable. We can't use a ruler or something and check, is this koala adorable? Is this koala not adorable? We cannot check. But I don't know anybody who would disagree. I think everybody would think so, but this is in fact an opinion. Yes. This here, koalas are marsupials, which means that the females have pouches. This is true. This is a fact. Here, koalas in the wild are found in Southwest Australia. We can check this. We can go to Southwest Australia and you can see koalas. It is also a fact. Okay, we can check those two. We cannot check this one, even though I agree, and I think everybody agrees. Koalas are adorable. All right, number 7. Which statement is an opinion? A. There are 12 inches in a foot. B. Every student should keep a ruler in his or her desk. Or C. A ruler is used to measure length. You guys know about feet, right? Feet, we use them in America. Feet and inches to measure distance in America. Okay. All right. Think of your answer, choose your answer, and send it in 3, 2, 1. Send your answers. Alright, the answers are in. We have B, 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 B. Yes, this is an opinion. Every student should keep a ruler in his or her desk. This is an opinion, and we know because of this clue word, should. Should is what you think. Should is an opinion word. Every student should keep a ruler in his or her desk. That's showing what this person thinks people should do. Okay, 12 inches in a foot. We can check this. We can use it. We can look at a ruler and we know this is true. This is a fact. Every student should keep a ruler in his or her desk. We cannot check that. That's just an opinion. That's just what they think. A ruler is used to measure length. That is a fact, right? We can check that in an encyclopedia. What is a ruler? A ruler is used to measure length. We also use ruler to talk about like kings, right? Kings and queens are also rulers because they rule over people. Two different words, right? Same spelling, but two different meanings. But a ruler is used to measure length. I just like to imagine you have to measure, oh, how big is this window? I don't know how big this window is. Let me find my ruler. And then you lay down here like a king on the ground to say, okay, my window is 1 king long. Kind of a silly picture in my head. This is what I see in my head. This is what I imagine. Okay, my window is 1 king long. All right, next one. Which statement is a fact? A. Everybody should own a computer. B. Many people spend too much time on their computers. C. Computers can be used for playing games. Everybody choose your answer. And 3, 2, 1, send your answer. Angela, send your answer. Angela didn't send her answer. We are looking for our fact here. Which one is the fact here? Which one of these can we check? Everyone should own a computer. Can we check this one? No, we cannot. Remember I told you above here. Remember I told you should is an opinion word. Right? Should is what you think. Everybody should own a computer. This is an opinion word. What you think. B. Many people spend too much time on their computer. Too much time is often used in opinion. Sometimes you can use it in fact, but in this kind of sentence, this is an opinion because it's what you think is too much time. Many people spend too much time on their computers. This is also an opinion. Computers can be used for playing games. We can check this, right? We can look at a computer and we can see this computer has. Does Michelle's computer have games? Oh, yes, we have games. We have Mahjong and maybe some other games like Solitaire, right? Xbox. Oh, cool. This is Michelle teacher's computer. Okay, computers can be used for playing games. We just checked it now and we show, yes, it is a fact. It is true, computers can be used for playing games. Now we know this is true. Okay, we can check it. Alright, on to the next one. Which statement is an opinion? A. Totem poles are carved by Native Americans in the Pacific Northwest. B. Totem poles are carved from the trunks of cedar trees. Or C. Totem poles are scary. Think of your answer, type it down, and 3, 2, 1, send your answers. Alright, all the answers are coming in using the wrong keyboard. Alright. Yes, C. Totem poles are scary. This is an opinion. I don't always agree. I've seen some very beautiful totem poles before in my life. I don't know, do you guys know what totem poles are? I can show you. Do you want to see totem poles? You can watch this, right? I think you can see this. Okay. If you look here, you can see these are totem poles. They look like this. They're built by the Native Americans, the people who lived in America before the European people came. Okay, I think they're pretty cool. I could see how they're a little bit scary, maybe, some people. Yes, this is an opinion. Totem poles are scary. We cannot prove this. Maybe people will have different opinions of it. There's no way to measure scary. We can't use a ruler to measure scary. Okay. Here, totem poles are carved. Carved is like cut, right? You cut it out of a tree. Cut to make the shape. One big tree like that. I think the wings are extra. But this is all one tree cut into like this. And this is a kind of tree, cedar trees. Totem poles are carved, cut by Native Americans in the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Northwest is like, here is a map of America, like this, right? Here's America. This is, north, south, east, west. You've all seen a compass like this, right? Okay. So northwest is this way. This is the Pacific Ocean. So the Pacific Northwest, we're talking about this area. Pacific Northwest. That's here. Okay. There are some places like Seattle is over here, and Portland like this. Okay. This is the Pacific Northwest. Okay. We can check these, right? We can go to the Pacific Northwest, and we can look. And we can do some research, and we can see totem poles, and then we will know, is this true or not true. We can see here, are they carved from the trunks of cedar trees, or are they carved from oak trees or pine trees? I don't know, but we can check. We can go check the totem poles. We can see what kind of wood it is, and then we can know, right? All right, that's it. Homework. Your homework is to write 5 facts and 5 opinions, okay, about anything. I want fun ones, opinions, okay? Just write them and come up with some facts and opinions, okay? It's break time now, break time for 10 minutes. Break until 52. Okay. 8:52. Michelle teacher will be teaching you for the second hour. So goodbye. Have a good day. Have a good second half of your class. Be safe. and wash your hands.
have short time,
right.
So we have to prepare the plan B.
Right.
To take care of this one, more than 6 months or 8 months.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Develop a vaccine is most important.
Vaccine is most important. Okay, bye. Hi. Everybody come back. The break time is over. Break time is over. Back online. Okay, everybody back online. Hi, Julie. Hey, everybody come back, please. Your break time is over. Julie's here. Where are everybody? Okay, everybody come. Okay. Oh yeah. Angela, hi. Anna, hi. Everybody, hi. All right. And Sophia here too. All right. Let's do some work here. Did you do this work with? Oh, no, not this one. This is not your. So we don't need it. Okay, everybody, please. Let me see the work. We don't need it. I can't find the page right away. Okay, hold on, just wait a little bit. On line 2 and 33. This one. Interesting. Okay, everybody here? Now I'm ready to let's do some. Okay, now we will talk about this kind of writing today. Okay, here. Okay, everybody get your LAT book. Get your LAT book, please. Okay, LAT book page 47. We need a LAT book page 47 right now. 47, please. 47, please. 47. We need LAT book page 47. LAT book page 47. LAT book page 47. Ready, everybody? Are you ready? Okay. So now, if you take a look at LAT book page 47, okay, it's talking about the present tense. Okay, actually, last time we talked about the tense, right? Then we know that there are 3 kinds of tenses. Understand? Here. Okay, first, number 1, we have a past tense. Then number 2, we have a present tense. Then number 3, we have future tense. We have future tense. Okay? Yes, right. Past tense, present tense, and future tense. Do you understand? Yes. Then, how can we make a tense in a sentence? There are 2 ways. Number 1, use the adverb. Then number 2, use the verb. Actually change the verb to tell when the event happened, right? So, especially we can use the adverbs are telling when, time. Like this, right? So, if you look at the sentence, number 1, try to find the adverb. If there is a no adverb, then number 2, you look at the verb. Then you know what tense is, okay? So now, we are going to read the sentence and find the tense information from the sentence. Number 1, Ping filled the flower pot with a rich soil, okay? So we have no adverb here that is telling when. Then number 2, we have a verb. So on the line, filled. And if you look at the form of the verb, we can see ed. So what kind of tense is number 1? Is it a past, present, or future? You can just answer 1, 2, or 3. All right. So number 1 sentence is a past. So we can say 1. Understand? Past tense. The number 2, the children hope to have the best plan. So there is no adverb telling when. There is no adverb telling when or time. Then find verb here. So what's the verb? Hope. Underline hope. Then we know hope. What kind of tense is this? Number 1, past. Number 2, present. Number 3, future. What kind of tense is number 2? Number 2 is, it's a present tense. So you can write number 2. Then read number 3. They will show their plans to the emperor. We have no adverb here. But number 2, we can find a verb. What's the verb phrase? Will show. So we have will here. So number 3. Number 3 sentence tense is what? Future. So you can write 3 here. And number 4. The emperor looked at all of the flowers. No adverb. No adverbs telling when. Then go find a verb here. What's the verb? Look. So we can see ed. Then what does that mean, ed? What does that ed mean? What does ending ed mean? That is past. So the tense of the number 4 sentence is number 1. It's a past tense, right? And number 5, all of the flowers are beautiful. No adverb, but we do have verb. So what's the verb, everybody, at 5? That's a verb will be are. So what kind of tense is this? Number 1, past. Number 2, present. Number 3, future. That is present tense. So you can write 2. Then number 6, Ping grew many beautiful flowers before. We do have before, but it is not telling really exactly past time. But we do have verb grew. We know that, right? Present tense of the grew is grow. So that is the past tense, right? So number 6 tense is a past tense. You can write 1 here. Number 7, I admire Ping's great courage. So there is no adverb, but we can find a verb here, admire. That admire is a verb, and also it shows the present tense. So we can write number 2. And number 8, Ping will be the new emperor. No adverb, but we can see will be, okay? So what kind of tense is this? Is it a past? Is it a past or present future? That is a future. So we can write 3 here. Okay, 3. So kind of like this. If you just look at the sentence, number 1, try to find any adverbs telling when adverb, okay? Number 2, look at the form of the verb. Then now you know what tense it is, okay? Good job. Then we are going to go to page here. Okay, everybody? Page 40. Yes, page 40, please. Find a LAT book page 40. Page 40 is talking about folk tale. Folk tale, okay? So find a page, everybody. And if you're ready, then tell me you're ready. Okay, so what is a folk tale? Folk tale is folk mean people. Folk mean people. And tale mean story. Okay, so folk tale mean people's story. Okay. So folktale mean people's story. What does that mean? That means from from long ago, people really like, right? They really like to make stories. Okay, they really like to make story to tell something to other people. So that kind of story is a folktale. So we don't know exactly who made this story. Okay, we don't know the author. But we know that the same story, okay, just, pass by people's mouth to mouth, okay? People talk this story, that story, same story over and over again. The same story spread all around the world. So one thing is, right, we can find a very similar story all around the world, okay? So that kind of story is the folk tale. Then also, we can, right, the people like to tell the story, right, to teach something or emphasize something. So usually folk tale has a lesson. Okay, in other words, we say moral. Folk tale has lesson or moral, or you can say theme of the story. Okay, theme or moral, kind of really big idea that people wanted to tell other people. Understand? So you have to write this information down. Folk tale mean a people story. From a long time ago, people really like to make story to tell something. So actually, we don't know who made the story, but we know that there are very similar stories all around the world. Okay, then folk tale has a lesson, theme, or moral. That is a kind of big idea that is storytelling to you. That's storytelling to you. Do you understand? So, if you read the story, of course, folktale is a made-up story, okay? It's not real, okay? Folktale is a not real. Not real, okay? It's a made-up story. Made-up story, okay? It's not real, made-up story. So, as like other fiction, it has a what? Beginning, two, middle, then three, end. And plus, we have a lesson at the end. Beginning, middle, end, plus lesson. So we have 4 parts in the folk tale, okay? Folk tales. So we are going to read, okay, and cut the story beginning, middle, end, and find a lesson here. Okay, are you ready? Go. Ted Cobb made shoes. He was on his way to the king's court to sell his shoes. Suddenly, he came across the woman sitting next to the path. She was trying to get one of her shoes off. "What's the matter, miss?" Ted said. "There is a rock in my shoe and it hurts." Ted saw that her shoes had a hole in it. He gave her a new pair. "Thank you," the woman said. "I will never forget what you did." Ted walked on. He found the man with both feet stuck in mud. Ted undid the man's boots and pulled him away. Now the man was barefoot. No shoes. So Ted gave him a pair of shoes. Okay. So what is the beginning? Okay. The beginning part is here. Okay, so beginning part is telling the character and setting. Who is the main character of this folk tale? That's the Ted Cobb, okay? And what's the setting? Kind of outside the way to go to King's Court. That's the setting. Then when does the story happen? It happened a long time ago. So you can say the long time ago, outside, and some way to go to King's Court, the main character Ted Cobb, right, faced a problem, right? The first problem is, he met a woman, all right? The woman's problem is her shoes, okay, has a rock because her shoe had a hole in it. So he gave her a new pair of shoes. And she said, "Thank you." Understand? Then he found a man, okay, whose feet is stuck in mud, okay? So he lost his shoes, so Ted gave him a pair of shoes. And he said, "I'll never forget what you did," the man said. Later, Ted came to a boy and a girl. They had no shoes. "What happened to your shoes?" Ted asked. "Our shoes are too small." Okay, boys and girls' shoes are too small. Then Ted pulled out of his bag 2 pairs that fit perfectly. So Ted gave 2 pair of shoes to a boy and girl. So they said, "We will never forget how you helped us," they said. So Ted had a river to cross before he got to the king's court. He found a log across the river, At the time, this is a setting of the story that happened long time ago. So there is actually no bridge, okay, to cross the river across the river. So his bag was still heavy and hard to balance. So as he walked across the log, all right, his bag was still heavy and hard to balance. So as he walked across the log, the wind blew. To stop himself from falling, he tossed the back of the shoes into the air. He's throw the back of the shoes into the air, then what happened? The bag got stuck in a tree. So he cannot get, back of the shoes. So soon the man, the woman, the boy and girl came down the path. They saw Ted staring up into the tree. They know he got a, problem. So what happened to your bag of shoes? Asked the woman. Ted told them what happened. So the man and woman helped. The boy and girl climbed the tree. Then the boy held the girl's hand as she untangled the bag. It dropped right at Ted's feet. Thank you, he said. I will never forget how you helped me. Okay? So, what is the lesson of this story, everybody? What is the lesson? You write the answer you learned from the story. What is the lesson? What is the lesson? What is the lesson of the story? You can write it down. What can we learn from the story? What is the lesson of the story? What is the message the writer tried to tell you? Can you answer? I'm waiting. What is the lesson of this story? Number one, be honest. Honesty. Number two, be brave. Bravery. No, what is it? Are you thinking now? Children, are you thinking? What is the answer? What is the lesson we learned from the story? When I help people, he or she will help me when I need a help. That's right. Good, Angela. Good. People should help each other. That's good too. Yes. And anything else? Hmm? Try to write the lesson you learned from the story on your way, okay? On your own word, okay? On your own word. If you help someone, you can have a good situation. What do you mean you can have a good situation? What do you mean you can have a good situation? What do you mean that? If you help someone, you can get help later, kind of like this, okay? Okay, good job. So now look at back, okay, look back at the story. Okay, you can see that this story happened a long time ago. So all the verb, right, kind of like all the verbs have the form of the past tense, like made, was, came, was, not in a direct, not conversation, okay? Except conversation, everything is past, okay? And said, saw, gave, said, found, okay? Stuck, undid, pulled, was, gave, said, came, had, happened, asked, said, pulled, fit. Yeah, that's right. And walked, blew, tossed, got, came, saw, happened, asked, told, help, held, untangled, dropped. Like this, help. Do you understand? All right. So, like this, all the verbs have the form of the past tense in the what? Folk tale. Do you understand? Good job. Then I'll show you another picture, okay? Kind of like this. Okay, we will, talk about the author's purpose today too. Say author's purpose. Okay, author's purpose is a reason why writers, make a story or write the story. Understand? So what is the reason writer write the story? Okay, there are three purposes here. P, I, E, pie. Understand? P mean persuade. Say persuade. Persuade. Persuade mean you make other people believe your idea. Persuade mean you give your opinion. Persuade mean what? You give your opinion. Understand? That is opinion writing. Understand? Opinion. You give your opinion. That is the persuade. Number one. Number two, I mean inform. That means give information. Inform. And number three, E, entertain. Entertain. Okay? Entertain mean fun. Fun. Okay? So, there are three, reasons why writer write the story or article. Number one, give opinion. That is the persuade. Okay, persuasive. Two, give information. Is inform, right? Information. And three, just for fun. Entertain. So, what is, okay, you learn the opinion or fact, right? With Declan, right? So that's why we do author's purpose here. Here is the one story, okay? You have to read carefully and find the answer. What is the author's purpose? A, persuade. B, inform. C, entertain. Are you ready? Okay, we are going to read. Biggest sale of the year. The biggest sale of the year is here. Come on down to Tom's Toys and get a real deal. Every toy in the store is on sale now. Prices are super low. You won't want to miss it. So Come on down today. Look at this writing. Biggest sale of the year. What is the purpose of this writing? What is the author's purpose? A. Persuade, opinion. B. Inform, information. C. Entertain, fun. Can you answer A, B, or C? A, B, or C? What is the author's purpose of the first story, biggest sale of the year? A. Persuade, opinion. B. Inform, information. C. Entertain, fun. Answer, please. B. B. Everybody got the same answer. Is there anybody who has different answer? Is there anybody who has different answer, please? C. Okay, who is the last person who didn't answer yet? And I say C, Julie said B, Angela says B, and Bonnie said B. Do you think it is your answer is right? Actually, beep, wrong, sorry, beep, beep, beep. The answer is A, persuade, opinion, understand? Look at this writing. The writing says, come on down to Tom's Toy and get a real deal, okay? The writer says, prices are super low, okay? You won't want to miss it. So come on down today. Come on down today is kind of, you won't want to miss it. It's kind of opinion, strong opinion. You tell your opinion to others to come, okay? It's kind of what opinion? Strong opinion. Okay, tell other people, come on, the price is really low. Come on, come and get some toy. It is very strong opinion. So the answer is A, persuade. Do you understand? The answer is A. Beep, sorry. Okay. Then next, we are going to try to get answer again. From peanuts to peanut butter. Are you ready? Okay, from peanuts to peanut butter. Peanut plants grow in the soil. They need sandy soil and a warm weather to grow. When peanuts are ready to be picked, a huge machine digs them up from the dirt. The peanuts are taken to the factory where they are washed, roasted, and are turned into peanut butter. What is the author's purpose of this writing? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Mm-hmm. 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 Anna, answer? Anna, answer please. What's your answer, Anna? What's your answer, Anna? The answer is bingo. B. B, B, B. Okay, where is it? Where's my... Okay. B. That is information about peanuts, okay? Peanut plants grow in the soil. They need sandy soil and a warm peanut weather to grow. Yes, this is just information. This writing gives information about peanuts to peanut butter, okay? So the author's purpose of this writing is be informed, give information, okay? The next, last story here, The Lonely Scarecrow. Scarecrow doesn't like scaring the crows away. He wants to talk to them. One warm sunny day, a crow flew down to get a bite to eat. "Hello," Scarecrow said softly. The crow flew away, and Scarecrow was sad. "I will never have anyone to talk to." Just then he heard a tiny voice say, "I will talk to you." Scarecrow couldn't believe his eyes. He looked down and saw a little field mouse looking up at him. Okay, what is the author's purpose? A. Persuade. B. Inform. C. Entertain. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Bingo. C. Entertain. Because this story gives fun to us. It's so much fun, understand? So answer is C. Good job, everyone. Then we will have another second page here. Are you ready? Then we are going to read the next story to figure out what the writers propose here. Okay, ready? Next one and go. Animals adapt to the environment. An adaptation is something an animal does or how an animal looks that helps it to stay alive. During winter, food becomes harder to find, so some animals go into a deep sleep called hibernation. This is something an animal does that helps it to survive. In the spring, when the animals wake up, they are hungry. It is easier now for them to find the food that they need. Hibernation is an adaptation that helps them survive the winter. What is the author's purpose? A. Persuade. B. Inform. C. Entertain. Hmm. Yes, good job. The answer is B. Inform. Very good. Because this writing gives information about adaptation. Everybody say adaptation. Adaptation is the one way we survive. Understand? Okay. Adaptation is change yourself to survive in environment. Okay. So adaptation is kind of change, right? So good. So this is giving information about adaptation of animals. So that answer is B. Good job. The next story. Are you ready, everybody? Next story. Do you want to read long one or short one? Long or short? Long? Okay, ready? Long one, go. Billy had a bad day at school. He had missed his bus, couldn't find his math homework, and had an argument at recess with his best friend. After school, Billy just wanted to go home as fast as he could. On the way, he noticed a small black and brown dog following him. Billy would stop and call to the dog, but the dog was shy and wouldn't get too close. When Billy got home, he went inside, got a slice of cheese from the fridge, then came back outside. Billy said, Billy sat on the ground with his arm stretched out. A piece of cheese dangled from his fingers. The small dog slowly came closer and finally took the cheese from Billy's hand. Billy reached out to pet the dog, and the dog let him. Billy had forgotten all about his bad day at school. So, what is the author's purpose? A. Persuade. B. Inform. C. Entertain. Mm-hmm. Yes, you got it. The answer is what? C. Entertain. This story gives fun to us. Understand? That is a what? Fiction. This story is a fiction. So we feel fun while we are reading this story. But first one was a what? Non-fiction. Okay. It's real, so it gives information to us. It gives only fact, so it's a non-fiction. Do you understand? So it's a inform. Then last one, okay? It's very short, and this is today's last one. Get it? Food food is divided into different groups. It is important for you to eat foods from each group. You should eat plenty of fruits and vegetables and fewer sweets. Take good care of yourself by eating a healthy diet. So what is the author's purpose? A. Persuade. B. Inform. C. Entertain. Mm-hmm. Two students answer A. What about others? B. What about Julie? What's your answer, Julie? What is your answer? Anna canceled the answer. Oh, Anna changed it. A. Then what about you, Julie? What's your answer? Uh-huh. What's your answer? Okay. The answer is A. Bingo! That's right. The answer is A. Look at this. It said it is important for you to eat foods from each group. Okay? It said you should eat plenty of fruits and vegetables and take good care of yourself by eating a healthy diet. Right? So these are telling the strong opinion, okay? This is opinion. So, answer is the author's purpose is persuade. Do you understand? Good. Good job, okay? So remember everybody, pie, okay? Author's purpose, what is it? Author's purpose, pie. Persuade, opinion. Inform, information. Entertain is a fun story, fiction. Inform, non-fiction. Persuade, give strong opinion about something. Do you understand? Okay? So now we finish all the work today, right? Yes. So we finish about this work, author's purpose, right? Then we come back maybe next Tuesday. Keep doing the work, okay? Next Tuesday is your last day of the online program, understand? So it's time to say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Good night. You too. Have a good night. Yeah, good night. Good night, everyone. Be healthy, understand? Stay healthy. Stay healthy till you come back to e-specialist. Till you come back, okay? Stay healthy till you come back. All right, thank you, everybody. Good night. See you next time. Bye. 추종력.